Okay, so let's go in here really quick. It's gonna blow!
Because right now I'm playing Oracle of Ages, and
Fairies.
and you can always tell the difference when you're getting ready to place a bomb. You're just actually carrying it first instead of just placing it.
All right, let's go on into this one. And I think this is...
You could probably push one... Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, actually I do now too. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I still love Link to the Past, because exploration. So here's what you do, Alex. If we want that chest that badly, we bomb this boulder.
Ooh.
Because it works! And then this takes us in here. Oh look, there's the chest. And now we have the ice rod. This will come into play later on. There really isn't a whole lot of use out of it before later in the game. At least not to me. But now that we have access to some bombs, we can actually start unlocking some other nifty little tricks. So let's do it. Whee! And yes, people are going to have to get used to the dash because I love it as a way to get around. I'll even admit Andrea probably used it a lot too.
Well, usually it's fun.
It is. Whee! There we go. And so this actually puts us in here. Oh, yeah. This is pain. Okay. Alright. I gotta aim it right.
I kind of find it interesting that when you play different games,
Nope.
you find some villains or enemies that get recycled and used again, and then there are some that you never see again.
Especially in like the handheld titles. This was especially true.
Because, I mean, I don't think you ever see those very often.
And who are you?
Take some
With a
rubies,
perm.
but don't tell anyone I gave it to you. Keep it between us, okay?
300 rubies! And we're gonna take all your other rubies and bombs.
Hey, this is like my life savings, dude.
Don't care! Mine now.
It's a Goomba with a perm.
What was that?
It looks like a Goomba with a perm.
It really does. Oh, wait, we gotta show one guy before, because we're getting really close to calling it for the day. But there's one other guy I have to show. So again, this is a game made by Shigeru Miyamoto. Shigeru Miyamoto is responsible for a good portion of the Nintendo properties. So, if we go over here... what does this guy look like?
Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot.
Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone.
I can't remember if you do something. Oh, yeah, you take his sign.
Oh, that's right. Come on. There we go. Yeah, he followed... Do you remember where we take him?
I don't know if you take him anywhere, but I know he gets upset that you take his sign and he follows you.
Why did you take my sign? It says plain as day to just leave me alone! Sheesh!
And now you just destroyed it.
Yep. Because we're mean like that. Yes, this is actually supposed to be looking like Mario. And I think he actually even has like a Mario allegory name. So, I can't remember what we're supposed to do with this thing.
I think he does something later on.
I don't remember, but okay. Let's go into this cave really quick. Maybe it'll remind me. Oh, look, it's the Great Fairy.
These fairies look much better than the ones in the 3D version.
Yes. Why don't you take this, Andrea?
I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax.
Wow. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Miss Fairy.
A little less ambiguous compared to Zelda 2.
Oh, wait. Just wait. I promise it ain't gonna get better.
Just wait until you get to Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Okay, so really quick, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the next dungeon, but before that, we are going to... Actually, we may just go and get the book and then call it there. So before we can go into the second dungeon, we are going to need a unique item. So we're gonna go grab it really quick. And it's actually in the town library. Because, you know, towns have libraries. Because books are for learning. Or as one of the comics from Atop the Fourth Wall taught us, books are for thinking! Truer words have never been spoken. Leave me alone, you stupid guards! I will sword fight you all! Leave me alone! Just you and me! Am I going the right way? I think so. I'm going a right way. Somebody put a bomb out in the middle of the grass! I'm starting to get the impression that they want me dead.
Oh, gee, what gave you that idea?
I have no idea. I just got a suspicious feeling. You could dare say I'm hooked on a feeling.
You're high on believing.
I am high on believing. Oh, yeah. This goes out to Aldo Gomez. Raccoons. Raccoons!
Read that sign.
Oh, read the sign? Okay. This way. Kakariko Village. Okay.
Kakariko Village.
Kakariko Village is usually the name of the village in most of the games. So, now that we're here... I'm also going to show this off really quick before we go get the book. If you go over here, there actually is another interesting thing. Here is the village blacksmith. It was a little dwarf dude.
If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but now I can't do anything for you.
So that's actually another thing that we can do, is if we need to find his lost partner, and then he will make our sword stronger. That's an added bonus. Okay, down here, I believe, is where we can go to the library.
I feel like we're in some kind of a Pokemon game.
Yeah, really?
The music.
Here is the library. Oh, and look, there's a book up here. Well, let's look at some of the other bookshelves. Maybe it has what we need. Learning is hard.
More like you're hitting your head against the bookshelves.
Poof, 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 poof. Books are for thinking! Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get this book off the shelf. And... You found the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. Okay. So now that we have that, we actually have run out of time for this week, so when we come back, we will start up the second dungeon. But in the meantime, we are Drak and Shadow, as well as Andrea, and this is a Let's Play of Legend of Zelda. Welcome back, everybody!
Yeah.
Welcome back to Zelda: A Link to the Past. We're gonna go ahead and steal more of our dead uncle's stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not dead. He's passed out because of the party he was doing. I don't know. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Now, if people might remember last time, we actually got one of the 3 pendants that we needed. But this time around, we actually need to go and get a few more items before we tackle the second dungeon. Because now we have the Book of Medora. At least I think we do.
Yeah, I remember you had to...
Yeah, we got the Book of Medora, so we have that. But now we need to go grab a few things. So we're going to go do that. And if Drak can remember what the buttons do, that'd be awesome. Oh, there we go. That's a map.
That'd be very awesome indeed.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Yep, college humor is never boring to reference from. Actually, it's because of College Humor I'm actually kind of tempted to take up Breaking Bad. Because I know a lot of people have told me to pick up that series at some point. And...
Yeah, that's a great series.
Oh, you watched it?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why so many people were disappointed that Bryan Cranston wasn't the main character of Godzilla.
I know, right? See, I got that at the very least, and I didn't see Breaking Bad, but oh, that was irritating. Anyway, so the reason that I'm kind of interested to do it, they actually did a video on College Humor called Breaking Bad the RPG, which is basically they summed up all of Breaking Bad into a 16-bit RPG. It was so good.
I missed that one. I'm gonna go home and look that up.
Yes, you need to, especially since you would get the jokes. The other one that I just watched because my brother wouldn't get off my case was Game of Thrones, and I saw the College Humor version of that. I'm like, yep, that's accurate. Yes, guys, I have watched Game of Thrones, and according to my brother, I officially can call myself a geek again. Because I wasn't watching it before. I couldn't call myself a geek. Can somebody explain to me how that works?
I don't know what his definition of being a geek is.
I know, right? Okay, so we're gonna go talk to this guy. You, sir! Have you been going through life without one of my Hold Anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale for the low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? Interested? Why not? Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business.
Da-da-da-da.
This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. Alright, so we needed that.
Thank you, come again.
Thank you, come again. Exactly. We needed that. So the next one... I think we actually need to get from the little bug-catching boy. Let's see.
Have you heard of The Simpsons actually killing off a main character?
Yeah, I think it was Krusty, wasn't it?
No, it was Krusty's father.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't a main character. All that hype for nothing.
I know, I was like, what?
Well, there was a bunch of hype for the Family Guy episode, too. We don't need to go into a shop. Oh, I'm trying to remember how we do this. Let's see.
Well, don't you need to visit one of the buildings that will give you the bug catching net?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I thought the kid gave you the bug catching net.
Yeah, but I don't think it's in this shop right here.
Yeah, I thought it was this kid that gives it to you.
No, it's inside a house.
Oh, that's right, the mayor's kid. Okay.
A bug catcher?
Yes.
So he's gonna assault us with 100 Caterpies and Weedles?
Yes. And those Weedles, well, they will eventually evolve into Metapods, in which they will maximum harden. Wow, I had to fish for that joke.
Maximum harden!
Is this the guy?
That's
No.
what she said.
Stop talking! Stop talking, you! We already heard what you had to say. Yes, I understand. Leave me alone. Link is kind of a dork. When Drak is playing Link, he's kind of a dork. Like, don't care.
Well, excuse me, Drak.
Exactly. Oh, yes, heretic! Okay, alright. Yes, that totally worked out to your advantage, didn't it?
I think it's in this house.
Well, it would make sense, wouldn't it? It's covered in bushes. Could they be bee bushes?
I think this guy has something.
Hi, Link. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I will tell you an interesting story. Oh, no. There is a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river. But it is hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn you people into fish. I'd love to see that. That's it. Seriously, that's it.
Okay, let's look at one of the other houses.
Smack! Stupid story! Just trying to make my head hit the wall.
So Link purchased one of those anti-stress kits.
Alright, this is actually another interesting secret. Oh, look, the Cuckoos. Magic bottle! Yay, I wanted that. So now I have 2 bottles. Two bottles! Count jokes never get old. Is it this guy?
No, it's a kid in bed.
Oh, he's for later. That's right. Okay, it's a kid. Oh, we'll find the house eventually. Basically, what we're trying to do, Alex, is we're supposed to be getting we're basically finding a little bug catcher. He will give us his net so that in turn we can capture fairies. And fairies are the closest equivalent of extra lives in this game. So if you die, a fairy will bring you back from the dead. And I love fairies in this game.
I think it was closer to the bottom of this area.
No, we just got to the bottom.
Well, you haven't looked on the other side, though. You went left, you should look on the right.
Leave me alone! Oh, could it be this guy? You kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. Of course, Link is always trusting. That's why Link should try and take over the world!
Go the other way this time.
Maybe the shack? No.
No, but later you can bomb that area.
Why would I want to bomb that area? Oh, you're talking down here?
Well, not that far down. No, look around in this area. Maybe it's just easier for me to play.
No! I know what I'm doing. I just have to find it. Okay, is it this one? Yes, here we go.
There you go.
I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that is coming down off the mountain. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now, I'll lend it to you.
You borrowed the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it, too. So you could actually, like, for example, Alex, and this is the reference you'll appreciate, you can catch bees in this game and put them in jars. And then unleash them to hurt yourself. And now, since we have mentioned bees, my god. Alright. So I think that covers all the stuff that we can get right now, aside from... Yes, Andrea, I'm not getting all the freaking heart pieces.
How sad.
I know, you're crying inside. I'm so non-completionist for Andrea. She just kind of has to get over it. Yay! Down this way. Stupid archers. So before we head off to the next dungeon, we're actually going to make a quick errand to one of my favorite areas of the game.
Have you finished those errands?
What? Have I finished what?
It's a SpongeBob reference.
No. We have not finished our errands, and that's just because this is a cool errand. So we go down here, and we come back up to this cave. There we go. Yee! Come to me, my fairies! We caught a fairy. We're gonna keep it in a bottle. There we go. Into indentured servitude you go. To resurrect me when I do stupid things.
I take it you can only catch 2.
Yes, because I only have 2 bottles.
Okay.
You can get up to 4.
Except in Majora's Mask, you can have 6 bottles.
You and your Majora's Mask. Oh my gosh. You and your Majora's Mask. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Stupid archers. Leave me alone! Okay. This way. Or this way too. This works as well. No, this doesn't. I know where I'm going. Okay, so now we are off to the second dungeon, which we were actually really close to when we last ended. And that is the obligatory desert dungeon. Yes, that's what it's called. No, I'm kidding. I believe it's this way, yep. And I think he's actually another way that you can get a bottle. If I remember correctly.
I can't remember if it's in the the other location you need to get to.
Yes. The other mechanic. Alright, so this is gonna be fun because now we're in the desert and vultures like to bug us. As well as sand people! No! Not sand people! It's Star Wars all over again!
Sand. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets all over the place.
Thank you! Thank you. I wanted that reference. Alright, so apparently this thing reads a bunch of gibberish, but we actually can read gibberish now because of the Book of Medora! To open the way to go forward, make your wish here and it shall be granted. Oh look, and if you'll notice, he's making a little cross.
Praying.
Yep. How very Christian of him. And now a bunch of YouTubers can get pissed off because how dare we include religion in this game?
I'm shocked there would be, considering it's Nintendo of America.
Exactly, but there is. That's the thing. Okay, so dungeon number 2. And I hate these guys. Because they never know when to quit. Oh, and here's another enemy that we have to get used to in the Zelda universe. Beamos!
Now, why can't you kill these if you can kill them in other games?
Because up until this point, a Beamos was unkillable. They only decided later to allow for you to be able to kill them.
Lasers, man.
What was that?
Lasers in the Zelda game.
Exactly.
And they come from eyes, like Superman.
You had to bring up the walking cheat code. Alright, well, there we go. We have the map. We have the map, have the map, have the map. Yep, that never gets old.
Yes, I know you're only allowed to do that once per video.
Why is that?
Because it's getting annoying.
Oh, okay. Alright. Eat pot! You know somebody's gonna comment in the video going, dude, you don't hit people with pot, you smoke the pot. Dude. That's totally misusing the pot.
I feel like this is some kind of type of Mario game where you're doing something in the sand.
Wow, this was incredibly pointless. This is stupid.
Well, look, it's shifting sand lines.
We don't have
everybody
a key, so we
hate
can
that
go.
level?
Shifting Sandline. Which Mario game?
Mario 64?
Yes, 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 and yes, 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 yes!
Okay.
Alright. It is not a magnificent bastard because we read its book! Alright. Well, that was kind of pointless. There's another one that leads somewhere proper, but this is not the one. Because this game hates me. No, leave me alone! Okay. We need a key. Because now we have a door that requires one. Quiet. There be Beamoses everywhere. Haha, you didn't hit me. There we go. Over here. Don't care. Oh, stupid Beamos! Thank you! Oh, and looky here. Link, it is I, Bob. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon, except the compass, because nobody cares about the compass.